Hello, Facebook followers. My name is Peter Cow. Today I'd like to talk about a topic called Job Ready Program. As you may know that one of the requirements when you applied for a permanent skill migration visa is skills assessment. And if you do a trade study and have a trade qualification, for example, you've got a diploma of hospitality and you want to apply for a skill visa under the occupation of a chef, or you got a certificate 3 in carpentry and you want to apply for a skilled visa under the occupation of carpenter. To be eligible to apply for the visa, you need to have a positive skill assessment with trade before applying for the visa. TRA or trade stands for Trades Recognition Australia. This organization deals with skill assessment for trade occupations. Basically, to be eligible for trade skill assessment, you need to have a relevant qualification and 3-year work experience. Unfortunately, this 3 years work experience must be done after your qualification, which means any experience you have achieved before obtaining your qualification is invalid. Due to your visa limitation, it seems to be impossible for obtaining 3-year work experience after completing your study. So, Job Ready Program is a solution to this problem. Instead of obtaining 3 years work experience, you can do 1 year Job Ready Program. Basically, to do Job Ready Program, you need to find and work for a relevant employer who is willing to assist you through the whole process of Job Ready Program. Job Ready Program has 4 steps, which I'm going to present to you one by one. Step 1, called Provisional Skills Assessment. To be eligible to apply for this first step, you must have held an international student visa to study in Australia, and you must have a relevant qualification. You must have evidence of a minimum of 360 hours of employment or a relevant vocational placement, or it can be a combination of employment and vocational placement. And these employments or vocational placement must be relevant to your qualification and nominated occupation within 3 years prior to the qualification. With a successful of the first step outcome, you will be eligible to apply for a temporary graduate visa, subclass 4A5, if the occupation is on the medium and long-term strategic skills list. It will also enable you to complete step 2, 3, and 4 of the Job Ready Program. At the moment, the processing time for the first step can take up to 60 days. Step 2. After obtaining the positive outcome of step 1, you can register for step 2. The second step is called Job Ready Employment. To be eligible To apply for this second step, you must have less than 4 months remaining on your student visa. You must have a successful first step outcome. You must have lodged an application or hold a substantive visa which provides sufficient time to complete the full process of Job Ready program. So, most cases, the substantive visa can be the temporary graduate visa surplus 485, and you must have had the paid employment with the same employer. When you have obtained at least 863 hours of paid employment over a minimum of 6 months, you can start step 3. To be eligible for step 3, again, you must have provided your trade liaison officer with evidences of, first, acceptable work pay to support at least 863 hours of paid employment over a minimum of 6 months after you register with and approved by trade for step 2. Second, you must have provided your trade liaison officer with job-ready journals for a minimum of 6 months that have been signed by your nominated supervisor, who can be your employer, and approved by trade. Step 4. When you have successfully completed step 1, 2, and 3 of the Job Ready program, you will be eligible to apply for a Job Ready final assessment. To be eligible to apply for this final step, you must have a successful outcome of step 1 and step 3. Of course, includes step 2 in there. And you must have acceptable pay evidence to support at least 1,725 hours of paid employment over a minimum of 12 months since you have registered with and approved by trade for step 2. You must have also had 12 months of Job Ready journals signed by your nominated supervisor and approved by trade. With the successful outcome of step 4, you've completed your whole process of Job Ready program and been ready for applying for a permanent resident skilled migration visa. Again, the whole 4 steps of Job Ready program will take at least 1 year to complete. So it would be smart to prepare and have it done as soon as possible after you obtained your qualification. Thank you for joining this video. And if you have any inquiries regarding trade and Job Ready program, please contact us. So good luck and goodbye.